Hello, Alex from Adzoola here, and in this video I'm going to give you a quick overview of our keyword search tool. You can use this for your YouTube and Google campaigns. For example, you can use this to generate ideas for your keyword targeting for your YouTube advertising campaigns. You can use it for generating content ideas for new videos. You can use it for generating content ideas for your website using the Google selection. And you can use it for your Google ad campaigns. So you can build new search campaigns with the keyword suggestions from here. You can also generate ideas for custom intent audiences using the keywords that you get from this tool. So there's a variety of applications for the keyword search tool. And the real benefit of using this tool is that it will give you real searches that people have actually done. So these aren't searches with no volume at all. These are actually suggestions that come from YouTube and Google that real people have typed in. So you know them when you use them in your campaigns that they'll get at least some volume, or they should. So let's start with a quick example. First of all, come here and select whether you want your suggestions to be for YouTube or for Google. I'll leave it on YouTube. Then you enter your keyword or keywords, select your language and location for more relevant results, and then click search. You'll get up to 10 suggestions per keyword, and as you can see here I have had the maximum number of suggestions. As for each keyword I have 10 suggestions. So 30 suggestions in the results table here. And you can see my keywords, my initial keywords, and the suggestions that go along with those keywords. Now this is a good little search if you want to just quickly look into your market and you've got a few keywords to look at and you're looking for some ideas. But we've also got some additional search options. So the first one I want to show you is deep search. Now, deep search is when you want to go really deep on a particular keyword or topic. What this does is get a second layer of suggestions and really expands on your initial keywords. So what it does is it gets the suggestions for these keywords. So it gets these suggestions here and then feeds those suggestions back in and gets the suggestions for those. So a second layer of suggestions. And let me show you what that looks like. So initially we got 30 suggestions. And now we got 264 by selecting deep search. So this is good if you want to go deep on some long tails or a particular topic. If you're not sure of what the kind of topic that you want to cover is, then you can use alphabetical. This goes a lot wider and gives a lot more suggestions, but they may not be as relevant. So here we've got 789 suggestions for those 3 keywords using the alphabetical search. So these two options are for when you think of these as deep or wide. If you want to go deep and get really highly relevant suggestions, use deep. If you're wanting to go wide, expand further, look at different topic areas that you could cover, use the alphabetical search. Now I want to show you the combined keyword search tool, and this is basically a way for you to combine your keywords with some modifiers. So you might notice in your keyword research that you find your initial keywords are combined with some other modifiers, you might call them, and so you want to get some suggestions for those. As you can see here, I've entered 3 initial keywords and then some modifiers that I found that often people use in conjunction with those initial keywords. So I will show you what that looks like. I'll turn off alphabetical here. You can use those other options with this, but I'm just going to keep it simple. So what you can see here is that the tool has combined the initial keyword with these ones. So you get biceps home, biceps exercise, biceps workout, biceps bigger, and the same for triceps and glutes. And so you can see here the suggestions, the initial keyword and the suggestions here. This can be particularly good in the e-commerce space because you've obviously got your model numbers or your product names, and then things like modifiers like reviews, unboxing, opinions, comparisons, etc. So you can use this to build your keyword list quite easily and research that. Talking of building lists of keywords, you might find that when you're doing additional searches that you don't actually want to create a completely new search. What you want to do is add it to your existing results so that you can then keep on continuing to build a big list of relevant keywords. And you can do that. All you have to do is click additional options and then turn on research mode. Now any additional search that you do will be added to your existing results. So let's talk about what you can do when you've got your results. There's several things you can do in this table, and the first and most obvious is that you can delete any suggestions that you get here. So if they're not relevant, you can delete them just as easily as clicking on the trash icon here. You can also edit the keyword, the suggested keyword, if you want, just by clicking this button or by double clicking, and you can turn off the edit mode by clicking again on the edit the keyword button. You can also, and this is good when you're doing your initial research, just with the default settings, you can click on research this keyword, and what this does is it just selects this keyword to bring the suggestions back for that particular keyword. So if I click this one, it'll go and it's found one suggestion, and that actually just means that it's come back with that suggestion only. That's because we've got quite a lot of suggestions around this keyword, and actually, you know, there's no more suggestions given. So anyway, you can use this to expand your list just by clicking. You see here it's got 3 suggestions for that keyword. So if you see a keyword and you think I want to expand on that one, you can use that research the keyword button there. Column filters are here, and you can use it to narrow down the suggestions in the results table. So for example, if I enter triceps, you can see that it's narrowed it down to 39 results. You can do this both in the keywords column and the suggested column. So let me clear that. You can also narrow the results to show only the suggestions for a particular keyword. Obviously, these are all the keywords that I've used here, and you can just narrow it down to the keywords that you want and select here. Let me clear that. You can also save your results into a specific project. That's just give it a name and then click save. You can also trigger a video search. So if you want to see what videos appear for these particular keywords, you can select those keywords that you want to send to video search, and then you just click send to video search, and then it'll populate the search box with the keywords, and you can trigger a search that you'd like, and then you can see the results for those keywords. Finally, what you can do is actually trigger a title search. So what this does is basically you're in video search, you've done a search for a keyword, and then you can look at the titles to find keywords from them. So I've selected a few here. You select up to 20 keywords and send them to keyword search. So I've done that here, I've selected my keywords, and So you can see here it's populated the titles into the search box here, and then what you do is you edit them. I'm going to narrow this down to a few here. So you can see I've narrowed it down, and what I'm going to do is edit the titles to generate some keyword ideas for me. Obviously there's some parts that are irrelevant, and so I'm going to take those out and edit them like this. Now I'm going to see what suggestions are given for these. Okay, so we've got some suggestions for these. So that's just another way of using the keyword search. You can enter titles from videos and get some potential ideas that you may not have been looking for before. I hope that's helped. Let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to check out our other tutorial videos. Thank you very much.